What are some of the values you find most important?
Honesty, integrity, humor, hard work, and respect.
Would you let someone you don't know stay at your house?
It would depend on the circumstances. If just generally speaking, would I totally just let somebody come and stay at my house that I didn't know?
If you
Just
didn't know
for
them and but you knew that they needed a place to stay.
maybe it depends on how I came to know that they needed a place to stay. If it was, if somebody just came knocking on my door and said, I need a place to stay, I don't have anywhere to stay, I'd probably be a little bit more cautious of that, to be honest with you. But if there was someone who was referred, from someone else that I knew, or maybe through my church or something like that, then yeah, I'd consider it. hmm
Do you have any immediate family out of the country?
I have an ex-husband out of the country.
Where?
He's in Afghanistan.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So do you think in the country that he's in, do you think that he would do the same thing that you would do if he was in the same circumstance?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay. The second scenario is if you had one bottle of water and someone was really thirsty, would you share it with them?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. You want some water?
No, thank you. Do you think that most of American society would feel the same way?
Yes, I think so.
Do you think most of society would share?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What about letting somebody in their home? Do you think most of American society would?
No,
Why
I
not?
don't think that, because sharing a bottle of water is a lot less intrusive than opening up your own personal space. I think to give something away is a lot easier than to invite someone into your own personal space. So, we can donate, we can give to charities, we can give money, we can give food. That's way more of okay, I can do that sort of thing, I think, in our culture, as opposed to inviting someone in to actually, invade on our personal space. That's something different. So I don't think the majority of people have fear. I think people would be fearful of, there's crazy people out here and not feeling comfortable having a stranger come in. And that totally would be a concern of mine as well. I'd consider it, but it'd have to come from a reasonable or reputable source where I felt like it was safe. hmm
Do you have any experience with other cultures outside of the United States?
Well, what does that mean? We all have relationships with cultures outside of the United States. We live in the United States. Do you mean, do I have immediate family or something like that?
Like, have you been outside of the United States and been
Um,
exposed to different cultures?
yeah, well, yeah, sure. I've been south of the border. I've vacationed in, sorry, I've vacationed in Mexico, and have traveled to Canada. I'd like to explore the rest of the world, but the cool thing now is that, with technology and everything, you can really seriously explore other places without actually physically having to go there. But that's about it for me. I've been to Mexico and Canada. I hadn't really been anywhere else just yet.
In the places that you've been,
hmm
do you think that the societies there would feel the same way that we do here, as far as like in the situations that I asked, like if they would let other people inside their homes without hesitation or sharing water?
I think sharing in Mexico, definitely. I That's my perception, just because I perceive Mexican culture and Latino culture. Let me say, that's not one and the same, but I think family, in the sense of family and sharing, and a collective sense of care for one another, is something that is present in Mexico. Canada, I don't really know. Canadians are funny. I guess they share there too, though. I don't know.
Okay, that'll be it. Thank you.
All right.